Feeling safe is really important because feeling safe allows our body to relax. And when our body feels relaxed, our mind can also relax. When we feel relaxed, it is also easier for us to sit still and to dive deep within and to explore ourselves and to get to know ourselves and to sit with our emotions. We can only do that when we feel safe and when our system feels relaxed. You can see that with children. Whenever they feel safe or they are comfortable in a situation, it's in those moments that a child will start to explore the environment or starts to play, because it's in a relaxed state, it's in its natural state, and because of that, creation can come up within the child, because it can connect with himself or herself. And the same goes with us as adults. If we feel safe, then we are relaxed, and then we can come up with ideas, we can explore what we like, what we don't like. We can get to know ourselves better. But when we don't feel safe, then we are more in this kind of like stressed state, because we are more in an anticipation mode or like preparation mode for potential danger, or difficult situations that are on the horizon to come. And when we don't feel safe, it's more kind of like this fight, flight, or freeze response. Like, we don't have to be like that scared, but still the unsafe feeling will trigger our system in a way that we have to be ready for whatever might come in our face. So it will send signals to keep us alert, to keep us like not relaxed, and it will put us in a more like active or keep on moving mode or keep on working mode, and that makes it really hard for us to relax. And as a result of that, like, because we feel unsafe, our body's not relaxed, we can also be more in this kind of like worrying mode, like constantly like worrying about things that might go wrong, or about what other people think of us, or worrying about maybe us being good enough or doing things good enough. We are then constantly worrying. And because of this unsafe feeling, it's really hard for people to sit still with themselves and connect with their emotions or feelings, because there's like this long time unsafe feeling within their system. And safety is something, or feeling safe is something that we can learn, or we can like develop later in life. But usually you see that the basis of feeling safety comes from our childhood. Sometimes like unexpected events later in life can really trigger or take down this safe feeling we had before in life, but usually like the base feeling of not feeling safe comes from experiences from our childhood. So when can we feel safe? As children, like the basis of feeling safety is when we feel seen, we feel loved, we feel accepted for who we are. We can be who we are, we can express our thoughts, we can express our emotions, and there's a loving, accepting environment around the child that will make the child feel safe and accepted. And from this point, from this safe environment, the child has, potential to explore himself, to play, to create, to discover himself, and to grow as a person. But when the environment is not safe as a child, and there can be maybe physical violence, or there are maybe critical parents or neglective parents or whatever, then the child will not feel seen or loved or accepted, and because of that will start to live from like a survival kind of mechanism, a survival mode. And by living in this mode, will start to drift away from the person that they are naturally, from the person they naturally are on the inside. And when we didn't get this basis of feeling safe, then it's really hard for, later in life or as adults, really, or even as a child, to feel safe in other situations outside of the home. Maybe we will have a hard time forming friendships because, we are not relaxed among them, because we are constantly worrying, are we good enough? Or, do they really like me? Same goes for a romantic partner, or maybe we will have a hard time achieving in school or achieving at work, because we are constantly under this pressure of feeling not safe in our environment and feeling like it will never be good enough, or we will get criticized, or that will have an impact on our results or performance. And the good news about this is that at any point in life we can recover from this maybe basis feeling of not feeling safe, so that it will be easier to connect better with ourselves, to get to know ourselves better, to get better in contact with our feelings and emotions. But what I wanted to stress out mostly with this video is that in any context in life, whether it's parenthood, whether it's in schools, whether it's in work settings, there's too little attention given to people feeling safe, that the importance of people feeling safe, and that it's also not protected. There are still so many situations in school where bullying keeps continuing because teachers or people, they are not acting up against it. But also in work settings, there are so many stories of clients here where managers don't protect the environment of the people at work, or intervene, or maybe the bully themselves, or that will create unsafety at the work. And if we want people to do well for a long period of time, they need to feel relaxed, they need to feel accepted, and they need to feel safe, so that they can flourish and be who they are.